Hey everybody, Pastor Chase here to bring you another daily word. We are continuing on our favorite Psalm series today, and today we're going to be in Psalms 33. So this psalm is one of perspective and reassurance. So we're going to read that together really quick, and then we'll talk about why it's a psalm of perspective and reassurance. So here we go. Verse 1. Rejoice in the Lord, O you righteous, for praise from the upright is beautiful. Praise the Lord with the harp, make melody to him with an instrument of 10 strings. Sing to him a new song, play skillfully with a shout of joy, for the word of the Lord is right, and all his work is done in truth. He loves righteousness and justice. The earth is full of the goodness of the Lord. By the word of the Lord the heavens were made, and all the host of them by the breath of his mouth. He gathers the waters of the sea together as a heap. He lays up the deep in storehouses. Let all the earth fear the Lord. Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. For he spoke, and it was done. He commanded, and it stood fast. Okay, so right here in the first 8 verses here, first 9 verses actually, we get to see the perspective of God's glory, of God's power, and his authority. Because it's by his breath that the hosts of the heavens were made. He commands the deep, like the mysterious oceans, the deepness. He commands the very oceans. This powerful, raging sea, he is commander of it all. The mysterious, majestic heavens, he's commander and creator of it all. God is all-powerful, and he's sitting up in the heavens, commanding everything from his throne. God is power and beauty. God has ultimate authority. So the first 9 verses paint that picture for us. They paint the picture of God's glory. Okay, let's continue on and find out a little bit more about this ultimate creator from this. And then it goes on to say that the Lord brings the counsel of the nations to nothing. He makes the plans of the people of no effect. The counsel of the Lord stands forever, the plans of his heart to all generations. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, the people he has chosen as his own inheritance. The Lord looks from heaven. He sees all the sons of men. From the place of his dwelling, he looks on all the inhabitants of the earth. He fashions their hearts individually. That's really key. Hold on to that. Verse 15, he fashions their hearts individually. He considers all their works. No king is saved by the multitude of an army. A strong man is not discovered by great strength. Not delivered by great strength. A horse is a vain hope for safety. Neither shall it deliver any by its great strength. Behold, the eye of the Lord is on those who fear him, on those who hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death, and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waits for the Lord. He is our help and our shield, for our heart shall rejoice in him. Because we have trusted in his holy name, let your mercy, O Lord, be upon us, just as we hope in you. Okay, so the first 9 verses talk about God's authority and his glory, his majesty in the heavens, and how he is the creator and author of all things. It then continues to take us down one step further. And then it goes on to remind us that God is the one that's in charge of our world's governments. It is by him that the councils of the nations are brought to nothing. He's the one that's commanding everything. He's the one that's in charge even of our nations. See, he makes the plans of peoples to no effect. Okay, it's showing that God is Lord over all, that if we try to stand in the way of God or in opposition to him, that it doesn't work. He has complete authority, not just over the heavens, but also over our nations. And then it takes one step further and says that he shapes the hearts of us individually. So that in this psalm, we see the glory and authority and majestic nature of God and how he is in control and has established the heavens. It steps down and says, okay, he's also in control and has authority over our nations. And then it goes another step down and says he even cares to shape our hearts individually. So not only has he breathed the heavens, created the host of the heavens, not only does he shape our world governments, but he also shapes the individual's heart. You see, this is a psalm of perspective because it shows the grandeur of God while also giving us reassurance of his dedication to personal relationship with us. That's amazing. How beautiful is this psalm that it can stretch so far and describe so much so fast. And then I just love how the psalm ends in verse 20, 21, and 22. It says, our soul waits for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him, because we have trusted in his holy name. Let your mercy, O Lord, be upon us, just as we hope in you. And that is an amazing way to end it. In the psalm of perspective and reassurance, we hope in him alone. I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.